Welcome to another episode of Wheels by the Ocean, installing random things that you all love. This is the Carpuride little screen thing that sits on the dashboard, which, you know, the Canon's got this, yeah? I'm so used to having this in the GWM Canon, and I drive my work ute around, and I don't know, I want something more upgraded, so here we go. This is what we've decided to go with. So basically what this system is, it makes your crappy car radio into a awesome unit that's got Android Auto and everything like the Canon has. So I'm super excited to have that in the Hilux. I know the Hilux is just my work ute, but it's going to be nice to have a bit of luxury, yeah? So instead of installing it in that Canon, we're going to install it in this crappy Hilux. Let's go. First time opening it. Huge screen. Very nice. Hello everybody. I'm over here behind the camera. Got a windscreen mount for reverse camera, so I'm going to also install a reverse camera on the ute, which I haven't had a reverse camera. I get in the Canon, I'm like, hell yeah, I want a reverse camera. Cigarette lighter charger, aux cord, and a dash mount system. This is the interior of my Toyota Hilux, and this is the radio. This is already upgraded radio from the standard one that it came with, from a little bit of a newer model. Mine's a 2005, and this one's from a 2011. Still a crappy radio, but at least this one had Bluetooth, right? So that was okay. But now I want, because I always have my phone sitting up here with the GPS on, and now we're going to do some Android Auto and put this big screen up here. Ideally, if that sort of sits about there, would be pretty bloody mint, even in front of the clock. I don't know. This does have a double-sided tape that you can put in here, but because I don't care too much about this car, I'm just going to screw that straight into the dashboard. Now, you don't have to do that. You can definitely just stick it on. But like, I know this is a bit rough, but I just don't really mind. So I'm just going to put a couple of screws straight through the dashboard, and then I know it's going to be secure and strong there. And then the screen's just going to sit up here. And all my wiring, because I'm keeping that dash mat there, because I'm going to have the reverse camera, power cord and stuff like that, I can just run it underneath the dash mat and then sort of bring it down nice and neatly wherever I have to bring it to power it up. For power for the unit, it does use a cigarette lighter plug, which I'll just plug in because I've got 2 cigarette lighters in the Hilux. Very, very handy. There's no way anyone's going to judge me on this, right? There you go, the clock still works. Go straight on top of the dash mat. That's a dodgy install, so I'm sorry, but I still think it's going to look nice and it suits what I need it to do. Get the brackets where you're going to want to use it, and then just tighten this screw up on the side as tight as you can. Makes it nice and secure. Well, there you go, then you just clip that on, and there's your screen. Sorry about all the reflections and stuff. And just remember, the unit comes with this window mount as well, so you can just bang it straight on the window to have this installed in about 10 seconds really. Bang that up, plug it in, plug the power in, plug it into your radio, and you'll be away and running in, like, I don't know, 30 seconds. Just run my cord, bit messy, but anyway, it's loading up now. So I've plugged that in, far out, that started up quick. First time I've turned that on, and it just turned straight on. This unit has a dual Bluetooth, so basically I can use the Bluetooth from this stereo, connect this unit to play the audio through the Bluetooth on this, and then I can also connect my phone through the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi to use Android Auto on this unit. One thing I do have a concern about having it on the top of the dash is if it's going to be glary. If that has too much glare, I'm going to probably just move it straight in front of the stereo or something. I don't know exactly where we're going to have it, but anyway, it's mounted there. Look at me, I'm doing the trial and error, so you don't have to. I'll let you know how the glare goes. I opted for a reverse camera because I really want a reverse camera because you can't see out the back of this thing. Oh my god, don't even look back there, it's so messy. If you've ever done a reverse camera install, they're very, very straightforward. All you do is you run your black wire. I just grab the power using the reverse signal at the rear lights. So whichever wire is going to your reverse light bulb, then you've got that one there that plugs straight into your camera wire. So that there goes to your camera and it's your power for it. Then on the other side, you've got a yellow one that connects to another yellow cord that comes with it. That's got, this is about a 10-meter cord or something. It's very, very long. And then I'll take that inside. Then this little dingle-dangle plugs into the side of the unit up here. So it's all very straightforward. Little camera, mount that up out of the way somewhere. It's got the night vision there as well. Very basic little camera, but all it needs to do is make sure I don't crash into people or stuff or cars and all that kind of gear. Like a reverse camera's meant to, mate. Straight on the back of the number plate light, I've decided to fit that. So it's a bit of double-sided tape, really, really tiny screw so it doesn't hit any bulbs or anything. Then we're just going to tighten it up so the camera sits. And it's a nice spot there because it's right up out of the sun as well. Because I'm going to be running the wiring up through this really sharp edges just in here, I'll have to put a bit of conduit on all the wiring that you're going to be running the outside of the car. That's up to you, but you really should use this sort of conduit. goes over the wiring, and then your cable tie to run it into the car wherever you think it's a good spot. This is 1000% up to you how you want to wire this, yeah? I've got my reverse signal, then I've got my audio cable which I'm wiring in now, which is going to be here. I run it through the back of the ute here. I'm going to run it underneath, come into the car underneath all this. But it's a bloody mess in here. You run the wiring how you want to run the wiring. I'd like to do it just pretty basic, a little bit tidy, should be sweet. And then I'm going to run the wire underneath the dash to the other side, and then run it up where I've got the cigarette lighter and just cable tied around that same wire. Some bush mechanics, yeah? Just found this stick on the ground to work, cable tie or electrical tape your wiring harness around a random stick. You can use coat hangers or whatever you want. I just found this on the ground because I didn't have a coat hanger. I was like, oh, I wonder if this will work. Look, easy. Run that up, we're going to have a reverse camera in a minute. How good's that? I haven't had a reverse camera in this ute ever. And I'm always reversing in everywhere thinking, oh bro, you get so reliant on these reverse cameras. Like in the Canon, you got a 360 camera, like you see everything. And then I jump in the Hilux and I'm like, bro, I can't see anything. Anyway, this is really handy. Reverse camera is great, but we're here to talk about the actual unit, not so much reverse camera. But anyway, the reverse camera works with these boom skis. I'm excited now. I get to run through some setups and sort of figure out how it works, set the clock, hook up the Bluetooth to this unit, and sort of show you how that all works. But check it out guys. You gotta use it. Oh, reverse camera. That's so good. Oh, reverse camera. All right, anyway, let's go back to the unit. Just having a tiny drive. That's a big unit, man. Like right in the middle of the dashboard. So I am gonna relocate that because it's blocking like a bunch of my windscreen. So I'll give it a quick relocate, down a little bit further perhaps. But the glare isn't as bad. You can actually see the screen quite well. Just to give you an idea, like I can definitely see it. I don't know. Oh, reverse camera. It wouldn't be a genuine video if you didn't get the installation right the first time, you know? So I'm taking on for the full installation journey. Up here, unit is massive, blocks the windscreen. We're gonna move it down a little bit somewhere. All right, so I can see out the windscreen, I've mounted it just in front of the radio. So you can still get to the radio at the back here. It's just mounted 2 screws at the bottom. Now, obviously it's gonna be up to you how you wanna mount this thing. Like I said, it can be popped up on the windscreen somewhere, but I literally ordered the biggest one because the GWM's got massive screens. So I'm like, I want the biggest one. So there's definitely smaller versions of this on their website, but I want the big dog. So anyway, that's how it's gonna sit. There you go. Heaps less glare, out of the sun, off the windscreen, I can still see. At the moment, I've got my audio cable going through this aux and then the aux input onto the stereo. So that's the easiest way to have it set up. I reckon it's pretty reliable. But it actually has the option to do audio output, and you can actually connect it onto your Bluetooth. I'm gonna go on my stereo pair phone audio. There it is, car multimedia. 4 zeros, or whatever your code might be. And as easy as that, we're now connected. So now when I play music through this system, once I got my Android Auto hooked up from my phone to this unit, then the music will just go from here. You don't need the aux cord at all. So I'm going to get rid of the aux cord because we don't need it now. See you later. Open up your Android Auto because we want to get that connected. You'll find it in your available devices, in your Bluetooth. Make sure your Wi-Fi is turned on as well, because if it's anything like the ones that we've got in the GWM, you've got to have the Wi-Fi on your phone as well for it to work fully. So then it will put Android Auto. I can put this down, the phone's down. So Google Maps comes up on your right side, all the maps and stuff. I'll show you that working a little bit when I'm driving tomorrow. And then music over here. And you've also got access to your little microphone here. And you can say, please press play.
I love talking. Hope you're having a lovely day. By the way, next time you can also press and hold the mic button on your steering wheel to ask me anything.
I don't have a good steering wheel. This old car, mate. That's why we're using this system. Thanks for that example, but you can press this and say, please press them. It worked. Oh, okay, there you go. So you can pretty much say whatever you want and Google knows what you want. You've got an actual audio mixer as well, which if you really wanted to play with that stuff, you can. I hate doing that. I don't know what anything means. I'm not a DJ, but it is an option. Anyway, system works good. I'm going to show you, when I'm driving tomorrow, I'm going to show you a little bit more features and yeah, but it's working. It's good. I've got cords running everywhere at the moment. I still got to tidy them up, but it's good. I'm pretty stoked. Carpuride, let's go. Reverse camera, living in luxury, Android Auto in the shitty Hilux. Yes. Now, a really cool bogan feature. All right, this is myself. 2 of my speakers in the Hilux are blown. So I've actually been using this little device here, which is a UE boom, just to get my audio working. And it's, you know, it's been okay, it's been doing the job, but I haven't fixed those speakers yet. So that's the next on the agenda, is I'm gonna fix a couple of speakers. I just wanted to let you know that you can actually hook this up. So now my sound comes out of this instead of coming out of the car, just as another option, yeah? So you can have it hooked up to any other Bluetooth device. So this dual Bluetooth is unreal, that it can talk to that, while my phone also talks to this. So it's, I don't know, just a big loop of double Bluetooths. Now that it's dark, I was just having a little play around with this. So on the left-hand side, you can hardly see what I'm doing, but I'm pressing the left-hand side lower thing where it's got the brightness, yeah? So this is your brightness, which you can play with up and down or whatever. I just turned the auto off. But basically, see how bright it is now, but at night, you leave it on auto. I just turned it off a second ago. But you've got, turn auto on, and then it senses and realizes where it's got to be at, similar to what your phone does. So right now, it just automatically turned that down. But before it turned it right up when it was daytime. But anyway, this stuff you can play with. You got different backgrounds as well. Top left, you can change your backgrounds to look like different things. This is the first start up in the morning. Let's start the motor. Turn on my little speaker here. Already connected. The sound is played from the Bluetooth output, which is the speaker down there. Then we're going to wait. My phone is in my pocket. I haven't touched anything yet. I want to see how the Android Auto goes connecting up. There you go. The music even started. Don't want to get the copyright on the video, so we have to turn the music off. But there you have it. Good stuff. Let's go driving. I'm going to just take the screen off for a second and give you a quick look at the side of the thing, yeah? The DC input there for charging. You've got USB input, audio out, so you can use your aux cord coming out, which you can use for your radio there. Then you've got your camera in, which I've got connected. You've got a spot for SD card, and then you can do an external mic if you want your Bluetooth to work a bit better. Don't judge me too much for my mounting, yeah? I don't mind putting screws in this because it's just an old Hilux, but there is definitely other ways to mount that. You can obviously mount it on the windscreen, attach it to your dash. You've got sticky pads and stuff, so you don't actually have to screw holes in your dash. It's just what I wanted to do. I need to put something in behind here as well. I don't like, the stereo is pretty crap anyway, but I don't mind maybe just putting something double-sided taped in behind that just to secure it a bit better, because right now I've got a little bit of flex in that because it's got no screws on the top. But anyway, I just wanted it right in front of the radio. That's how I like it, right? This, mate, you can mount it anywhere you want. I don't know if that's ideal. But anyway, you can mount it anywhere you want. My absolute favorite feature is how easily the phone connects to the system without me having to muck around. It just literally, I turn it on and within seconds, the phone is connected and Android Auto is just going for it. That is my favorite thing. I'm gonna nitpick something. It's that there's no volume control when you're in Android Auto. You'd have to go and utilize your speaker or your radio to use the volume. The only way to utilize the volume from here, I actually have to go out, exit, and then you've got the volume control here. So I just find that a little bit annoying, that there's not just like a little volume control here or a swipe down or something like that, or anywhere I can just press to put the volume. Mate, I was just whinging about it. The one thing I didn't like about it, and I just figured out that they've already addressed it. One touch, there's your volume. One touch, it's gone. Well done. Well done, Carpuride, mate. Well done. Man, I am so impressed by this unit. I've had it in the car now for 1 week. I've been driving around with it. Absolutely faultless. I can't emphasize how actual happy I am with this. Like, I'm in my crap car, but I've got this heaps luxurious unit, right? So it's been really good. Android Auto has just been working every single time. I haven't had any issue with it not working. Guys, WBTO. Use that discount code for 30% off. Not like a little discount. WBTO will give you 30% off, guys. I absolutely believe in this, to the point that Wheels by the Ocean should bring these units in. I should start selling these. I don't know, I really think that these are a game changer for anybody with a crappy stereo in their car. Like, this whole unit instead of replacing your stereo, you get this mad big screen and it works so good. The glare's been really good too. It hasn't been annoying. The way the light goes up and down by itself automatically. The dual Bluetooth, how it just connects so seamlessly. However they say that, it just connects really easily. Oh my God. Anyway, thanks so much again for watching. Here we are at the end of the video. WBTO 30% off Carpuride. Let's go.